This is my life now. Well, I don't know what I was going to do with this other channel, so let's just be depressed on it with me. Home theater PC, former gaming PC, was out here, whatever. Blue screens of death started happening. It would restart overnight, and then it would blue screen of death. And I'm like, all right, odds are it's the solid state there, that 80 gig solid state. So, new solid state. Windows 10. Pop Windows 10 on there, loads up, everything's going grand. This, if you don't know what this is, I mad science houred about this. This is my Bosch hard drive array, which I would open up if it wasn't doing important things right now. This is eSATA to a controller card, which is there. And I plugged it all in, and I installed the drivers, and then I recognized all 8 hard drives, all my data, all of my data. Everything I have is on there. 8 hard drives come up, it's fine. I install some other things, it restarts, it's fine, it restarts, it's fine. I shut it off, I put it back up here, I turn it on. We don't know how to read 4 of your 8 hard drives, and the 4 that do show up, the labeling is wrong, the sizing is wrong, and half the files are unreadable. Fuck. Just fuck. So I'm like, all right, I just put it up there. Maybe it's the wires. I swap wires because eSATA wires are a bitch, even though these are amazing eSATA wires. I troubleshoot for a while. I pull it down. I check it again. I take the card out of there. I put it in my other machine that's Windows 10. I hook it up here. It's the same shit. Either unreadable or it just comes up as local disk. They all come up as raw data local disk. So I'm like, all right, let's try these. See, this is a little USB 3 to eSATA, and I was going to originally use them on this, and then I went against it because they just couldn't handle 2 at the same time. Blah, 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 blah. I did some research on the controller. People are having problems on Windows 10. Like, oh, fuck. So let me find another controller that'll work with Windows 10 better. Maybe it's just a controller. Turns out they haven't made new port multiplier eSATA controllers that can support multiple port multipliers, because there's two 5-port SATA controllers in there that have to go into a thing and have the multipliers work. And there hasn't been one made since like 2012, 2013. All the reviews on Newegg are all dated. Except for the ones that are current that are like, hey, it doesn't work on Windows 10 or it sucks. So, last ditch hope. I put back my Windows 8.1, which is what this computer had forever, the one that was blue screening. And I loaded it up, and I plugged the thing, I put the card back in, plugged it back in, and fuck. Just back to fucking nothing. Like 5 out of the 8 come up with actual names, and it's random which ones sometimes come up. And then there are 2 of the 8 that are fully readable, and it seems like everything's fine. The 1 terabyte green, which I give no shits about what's on it, and there's a 3 terabyte anime drive that has literally every anime I've ever downloaded on it. But that one's renamed wrong? No, that one's still named right. That one, the green is named right, and the anime one's named right. The names of the drive that pop up, 3 terabyte Western Digital anime pop up, and it reads fine. 2 of them work. The other 6, I will get partial file lists. I will get wrong drive names, wrong drive size. Everything is wrong. And the other 3 or 4, and it's either 3 or 4, will just come up as local disk, raw. 0 bytes of 0 bytes. And now I'm currently running active recovery, partition recovery on the 1.5 terabyte that contained all the backups of my picture saves and all the like anime music videos and music that was unsorted. And so I don't know what's happening, and I don't know if it's ever gonna get recovered. Like all my movies, I have a movies folder that shows up. It's got like 28 movies in it, and 6 of them are playable. It's not the loss of data, it's the time and effort put into gathering. Because this is not like, oh, I just put this together last year and I filled it up. I have movies on there that were 14 years old because I'm a hoarder. But that's also not the point. The point is, like, all my picture saves and all my Z reviews recordings are all gone. Luckily, my music is all still backed up, whatever was able to fit on my laptop. So I still have a copy of my music here. And if it's not here, my brother's got a semi-recent copy of it on his computer because, fuck, give it away, people, so you have it. So now, and I had decided to move it over from the home theater PC to my main computer because if I'm going to be using a computer, I might as well have access to the fast hard drives. And, you know, instead of trying to do things over the network. And it's just fucking, I'm just so depressed. It's just depressing. I love you. Because that thing did nothing wrong. It did nothing wrong. My perfect little sphere of happiness. Actually, it's a cube. Or it's more like an elongated rectangle. It's just, fuck, I don't want to blame Windows 10 because everyone's like, oh, Windows 10 is a piece of shit or Windows 10 is fine, and that's like the two sides. But this didn't fucking happen on Windows 8.1 or 8 or then the upgrade to 8.1. So something, whether it was cheap controllers or the drive, because they don't make an expensive one of those. That eSATA thing was $29, and it's handling, you know, 25 terabytes of information. You got anything good to say? No. So I'm just, I'm running off the bootloader on the thing, and it's gonna run this scan. The time keeps going up. Currently at 4 hours and 8 minutes to scan, just scan, not recover, just scan a 1.5 terabyte drive. I've got 3s and 4 terabyte drives in there. So this is gonna be my life. I mean, I can still encode videos on my new computer. Luckily, when this one started freaking out, I really concentrated on getting my programs and shit working on here, video encoding working on here. But I got no storage. It's solid state and solid state. The only storage I have that is accessible currently is up here. I've got a 1.5 terabyte Samsung and a 1 Western Digital, and those had just like old home movies and stuff on it. They're mostly full, actually, of just things that I don't even care about. And you know what the kicker is? Let me show you the kicker. Because I've been having these like vivid dream flashbacks of, hey, why don't you back up your stuff? You got some extra cash to back stuff up. Why don't you back your stuff up? And I'm like, but everything's working fine. And the thing is about the drives in there, I had 8 drives, right? I would always buy in pairs, 2 3s, 2 4s, and then I bought an extra 4. But all my movies, I had on 1 4, and then I had AppMac Sync, which is a program I bought that copied from one to the other. Every night, it would just say, hey, did you download a new movie? Yes, okay, put it. So I had 2 fucking copies. Didn't need to run RAID, didn't need to worry about parity bits. It was just, it's on this drive, the program looked at it, put it on this drive. All my pictures were on one drive. Oh, you added some stuff today, let me add it to the other drive. There was duplicates right inside the RAID on 2 separate drives, and it just fucked all the drives up. So I come on here to go like, all right, well, if I got it. And my fucking head exploded. A 5 terabyte external, because if I had to rebuild that Bosch case, I would not the way I have it. I was getting 140 meg read speeds off of it, which is insane. This is great. It was great. I was doing video encoding to and from game loading. It was great. But if I had to do it again, this is what I'd do. A Seagate with great reviews, 5 terabyte for $110. Hi. 100, and I looked at this and my heart sank because I haven't been looking at hard drives because I haven't had to for like 2 years now. I've had all the hard drives I could ever hope for. And looking at this, I was just flabbergasted because I could have bought 3 of these, $330, and I'd never have to worry because I would just turn them on. I'd plug them in every week or every month, take anything that was important, put it on here, and put them back on a shelf and worry about them next month. And if anything tragic like what just the fuck happened and befalled me happened, I would be like, oh, I'm not worried about it. I'll just go pull that off the shelf and I'll copy it to a new thing. So what I did is I just ordered 4 of these and a 4-port anchor hub, and because if that recovery shit works and I can access it, I gotta pull everything off of there and reformat because I think my partition tables are just fucked. So it's not like, oh, if I need to now save the stuff that's on here and make a real conscious effort of how to deal with data now. And people are like, well, just get a NAS. Let me get to the NAS bit. Can I get to the NAS? Can I get to the fucking NAS, Chewbacca? buy a NAS. Just buy a NAS. And a NAS is a network attached storage. And here's my networking stuff. And I could fill a NAS with hard drives, and I could even run it in RAIDs with RAID 5 with parity bits and everything. But one of the reasons I wanted to build it like that was for the speed. Was for the direct, local, save file as speed. And a NAS won't do that. Gigabit, can I get 140 meg? You people can tell me, because you're someone's watching this and being real sad or smarter than me. I haven't studied networking. Can I get 140 megs a second from a box to my network card to my computer? Can I do that? Can I get that sort of speed and without latency? I don't think it's even possible still. Then someone else was mentioned, why don't you go to SAS? And SAS is like brand new beyond me shit that I'm not ready to mess with. This was a perfect thing. It was perfect. It was like I had 8 hard drives in my computer. They just didn't have to be in my computer. And now I'm just ranting. I'm sorry. Hopefully I can recover. I just want the list. The problem is the data's gone. I'm fucking gonna cry. The problem really is I don't remember what's gone. That's the problem. I had movies, tons of movies. Get a piece of paper out, write down, right now, wherever you're watching. Don't look. Write down your movies that you can't. Music I have a backup of. I have screenshots even of the thing. I don't know if I have a screenshot of all the movies I have. I'm pretty sure when my cousin put his home theater PC together, I sent him a list. I'll have to go look. All the pictures ever saved to my desktop. All my Z logos and everything, those were in like the safety backup pictures folder. And unless I put them on Imager or something, I don't have them anymore. Fuck. So it's time to divert some Z Reviews patron funds to back your shit up because you need it. Anyone who's watching this and you're thinking about, oh, it's not going to happen to me, I'll just, I'll put it off. Spend 110. A 5 terabyte for most people will be enough for buy 2 of them. Take everything you love, put it on one, image it to another, put one in a closet, keep one on your desktop, take it out, put it, and fucking do it. Do it now. Don't wait till it happens to you, because it fucking sucks when it does. Only 2 hours, 11 minutes left to just finish a scan. I haven't even gone to the recovery or any of that. So everything else currently is on hold.